Hi, my name is Evelyn and I'm the Education Director here at Keep Phoenix Beautiful. Today we're going to talk about some simple recycling tips for you who live in Phoenix. So let's get started. So in Phoenix, there are 4 main materials that we put in our recycling bin. That's a lot of different items, but only 4 materials. And those materials are paper and cardboard, glass, metal, and plastics. So we'll go through each of those materials and I'll show you examples of things that should go into your recycling bin, and then I'll tell you about some examples of things that should not go in. So let's start with paper. Paper is very recyclable. I think we all kind of know that. And so I always advocate that you reuse your paper right on the front and the back before you recycle it. Other paper examples that are super common: Post-it notes, old mail, so mail that you have read or that you're done with, definitely put those in the recycling bin when you're all set with them. Some cardboard examples are things like our cardboard cartons that you might find in your kitchen. So juice cartons, milk cartons, broth cartons. That paper board is recyclable, but again, make sure that we're not recycling any of the food matter in there. That is not recyclable, and it's going to contaminate other stuff in there. So no orange juice in your recycling bin. Other cardboard examples are those cardboard boxes that we all get, right? Sometimes we get them in the mail, sometimes we get them at the grocery store. And so I've got 2 examples of empty cardboard boxes here. One is big and open, one is smooshed flat. I'm going to ask that you try and remember to smoosh your boxes flat when you recycle them, because it saves space in your recycling bin. Make sure they're always empty, but if you can, make them nice and flat like this one. And then my last cardboard example for you is our cardboard egg cartons. These are super recyclable, and you can also reuse them and recycle them when you're done with them. So nice, fun, dual purpose, triple purpose material. Paper that we don't want to recycle would be things like an entire sticker sheet or bumper stickers. Photo paper, not recyclable. And then cardboard. The most common question for non-recyclable cardboard is that pizza box. Don't recycle greasy cardboard. So if your pizza box is super greasy, maybe cut off the top, the clean part, and recycle it, and throw the greasy part in the trash can. All right, our second material is glass. And glass is pretty simple in the city of Phoenix. You want to recycle any grocery store glass. That's what I like to call it. Glass that had food or drink in it in the grocery store. So your salsa jars, your pasta jars, your beverage containers. I've got a jelly jar here, your pickle jars. Again, make sure there's no more beverage in your beverage jar or beverage bottle, excuse me. And then make sure there's no more jelly or pickles or salsa in that jar. Now the lid is made out of metal, which is another recyclable material. So go ahead and put that metal lid in there. But I'm actually going to put it in separately because they're going to get sorted out separately in the recycling center. So super easy when it comes to glass. The items that we don't recycle made out of glass are things like mirrors or our windows, the glass from our windows. That is a different type of glass. Also, your glass plates or bowls, not recyclable. All right. Our next material, number 3, is metals. And so we have 2 very common metal items we might find around the house. We have our stainless steel cans. They are magnetic. You can see I actually have a magnet on the bottom of mine here. And we have our aluminum cans. Lots of fun beverages come in here. These are both recyclable. Again, make sure they're nice and empty. No SpaghettiOs in the recycling bin, no drinks in the recycling bin, just the metal. And you don't have to smash these flat. The recycling sortation machines actually work better on these if they are big, so they get sorted. All right. And then, ooh, that made a noise. Our last material is plastics. And friends, there is so much confusion around plastics, and I hope to simplify that for you. Plastic recycling in Phoenix means that you can recycle any hard plastic. So, gosh, we all know that we need to recycle our bottles, like our beverage containers. And you might notice I'm leaving the lids on because it is a plastic lid and a plastic bottle. Definitely make sure that they're empty. If there's a couple of drops of water in it, that's fine. But again, we don't want to put a half, full container of liquid in there. That's not recyclable. Other examples of recyclable plastics in the city of Phoenix are any hard plastic. So again, those water bottles, nice, sturdy, hard plastics. Other things like our tubs with our lids, nice, sturdy. Even though I can kind of squish it, it's not crumbling. It's not falling apart. So these go in your recycling bin. If you want to reuse them first, that's cool. We got a nice, sturdy party cup and our milk jug. Again, these are very sturdy items. They are hard plastics, rigid plastics. And I also have yet another egg carton that we might want to recycle. And this is another hard plastics. All right. The rule is hard plastics because one thing that confuses people are those soft plastics that we have in our lives. Plastics like styrofoam, plastics like plastic bags. This is actually called a soft plastic or a plastic film. So in the example of our egg carton, styrofoam is not recyclable. Please try and avoid buying this because even though you can reuse it maybe once or twice, when you are done with it, when it has fallen apart, it goes in the trash. It stays in the landfill for who knows how long. All right. For our plastics, though, for our soft plastics like this, our plastic bags do have a place that they can go. Do not put them in your blue recycling bin. They actually cause a lot of damage by getting wound around the machines. What you want to do if you have extra plastic bags is take them back to the grocery store where they can get recycled into new materials. So again, these plastic bags, avoid them if you can, but if you've got too many, take them back to the grocery store and put them in their own special plastic bag recycling bin. All right, look for a blog entry on this on the keepphxbeautiful.org website, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.